Welcome to Greg's Maker Corner. I'm here at MRRF and just thought I would post some highlights and walk around a few of the booths and just share what MRRF's like. For those of you who couldn't make it, and maybe those of you who could and wanted to see if you're on the video anywhere. Enjoy.
One of my favorite parts of MRRF is all the cool stuff that you see there, and also the community. So right here you can see Tripod and Sam Prentice messing around with their death racers, as they are called.
So cool.
And from what I understand, these death racer plans are going to be released soon by Sam Prentice, so make sure you give him a follow. There was a great representation in the community, some familiar faces, including some really well-known ones. And DB3d Dan did a really nice job streaming during most of the event, so I stopped by several times and managed to get on the stream.
Got a 3D printing world. You can see he's got his Molcore custom design printer along with all of his amazing models. Big fan. You can find most of these on Fangs. He's also got the Moldex, but I don't think he brought it this year because it's a little bit bigger printer. A lot going on here. You can see there's a lot more people than there was a couple of years ago. A lot bigger space too.
It was really awesome to see the Voron team and some of the latest projects that they're working on. Like this one here was the Voron 0.2.
You notice a few of my stickers here.
Vendors are a very important part of MRRF. They help fund everything that's going on. We've got Gloop. They probably had one of the best booths that were out there. And Pooch, Repcord was also there, kind of sharing some of the space. And the vendors that did show up at MRRF are also really invested in the RepRap community, which is just great to see, like KB3D here. And Mandela Roseworks was also there. Like to see some of the cool stuff that they had come up with and are selling. And Daniel from Slice Engineering was there. They actually launched their first product at MRRF, and they've really come a long way in the last few years with some amazing products and hot ends.
We've got Gloop, and they've got a really sweet corner of MRRF this year. Some amazing products, some new stuff I'm not sure I'm allowed to talk about yet, but it's coming soon, so stay tuned. Got Jason from LDO hanging out. How's it going, Jason?
Hi, everyone.
How's the show going?
Yeah, so far so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are glad to meet so many friends here.
Oh yeah, it's like a reunion every year, isn't it? Yeah.
Just no pressure, just happy with the meetup.
Yeah. You guys have the LDO Voron kits. I've seen a few of these.
LDO Voron kit B0 to Ruffle and CPM is unknown. We also have online one. Ruffle for another B0.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's a space gray, our new color for B0.
Oh yeah, that's great. Cool. Thanks a lot, Jason. Yeah. Hector and his crew from Fabreeko. We're just getting a picture here. They've really got a great setup here. A lot of Voron machines. Awesome stickers. They're selling these screwdrivers. A lot of this stuff you can find on their website. I can't say enough about how much I enjoy GreenGate and their filament. They do recycling, and they have a really nice red here. This is the Billy Rubin red, I believe, and I bought some of that earlier, along with the Purple Rain, so some really good colors. Say hi, Barb. Here we are at Filament PM, and they've got a lot of samples that they're handing out for attendees at MRRF. You having a good time at MRRF?
Yeah, it's awesome here.
Yeah? You gonna come back next year, you think?
Definitely.
All right, awesome. Yeah, it's tell me a little bit about Filament PM.
Filament PM is a European company. We are from the Czech Republic, same as Prussia is.
Oh, cool.
We have a warehouse in Virginia, so we ship from US.
Great.
And we have different kind of stuff, also engineered stuff, exotic filament, so not just PLA and PG, but also pretty special types of filament.
Yeah, there's a lot of great filaments here, and see all kinds of samples that they brought. I know it was a lot fuller yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And if they want to buy the filament, they can go to shop.filamentpm.com, it looks like, on the website. Yeah. Cool. Well, hey, thanks for coming out to MRRF. Really appreciate having you guys.
It was really nice to see Prusa with a presence at MRRF. They've become a staple there, and they were showing off the Prusa XL as well as the Prusa Mini. And many of the folks from Prusa were there, including Joseph Prusa himself.
Red here. Hey, tell me about some of your new cool technology.
New cool technology?
Yeah, or anything you want to talk about. This guy's pretty cool.
Daedalus is the same.
Daedalus, yeah.
It's got input shaper now, and larger separate motors, and we have the extended. Then we've got full brake board. So
I love this. I want to get a few of these.
any belted Z, this will go from your board, then to your motor, and then you can use a fan header, a heater header, or any I/O.
Mm-hmm.
It watches for, if you're going from 24 volts down to 21, once it hits 21, it will switch the wires of your motors, turning your motors into a brake, so that your Z won't drop.
That's awesome.
So no firmware changes or anything like that.
Just drop it in.
We'll be selling these starting Monday. We're doing
That's great.
First batch.
You said 20 bucks each, 20 bucks a board. And now what is this guy here?
So this is the Apollo printer.
Yes.
The Apollo printer is a Core XC. It's got very few printed parts. We did a few more printed parts than the Daedalus units.
Yep.
Mainly to keep the cost down.
Yeah.
Starting price is $9.99. But we are doing $100 off for our first 10.
Okay.
$50 off for the next 10.
Nice.
Starting Monday.
And it's got a weighted base, right? It looks really solid. It's not moving at all.
So it's got a counterweight on the bed.
Okay. Oh, on the bed.
Okay.
Okay.
Ringing at the top end of a bed. Ringing a bed.
Yeah.
And then, but we're using the same bed as like the switch wires, the Bruces, because there's so many of these flex plates. We wanted to keep that to where anybody can get whatever flex plate they want. But yeah, it's Core XC. It's got 2 of the brake boards in it.
Oh, okay.
And then it's got quick change hotting mount, so that's front plate.
That is really cool. Yeah, I love the quick change.
It's 4 bolts. These are 2 indexing pins.
Okay.
And we have a Hemera mount. We have the LGX B&G mount.
Nice.
And then it's one quick plug, and we'll send a plug and all the crimps and everything for all your wires. So you can make your own if you have a hot end and extruder that you don't want to use. You don't want to have to buy one.
And just mount it right on, build your own mount. Yeah.
So it ships fully assembled anywhere in the U.S. for less than $50.
That's awesome.
So from us to San Francisco, it's like $38 right now to ship.
Okay. Cool. We've got the Annex engineering team, and we've got the K3 Plus. Yes. So this is a really promising looking machine. Looks like you've been working on it pretty much all weekend, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's starting to do the opposite, tear it down.
Oh yeah, darn it. And I see the electronics bay has been getting filled up a little bit, and I know that was completely empty yesterday.
Yeah.
So.
Some of the electronics that we're going into that.
Nice.
There's a pie behind it. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. So what do you think the main upgrades over the K2 are on this one? What'd you say?
Well, the K2 is the K3. It's just bigger than the K3. There's a couple changes made to accommodate having a larger printer, but otherwise, it shares a lot.
Very similar.
The K3's already existing.
What is the size?
So
235, I think. Right?
Yeah, it's possible you can push it to 250.
Okay.
If you really need to, but 235 by 235 gets you ender size build plates.
Yeah, that's nice.
235, I think. No, it should be 250 and Z.
Oh, 250 and Z. Yeah. So a little bit taller on the vertical. Yeah.
It's still sized for 250.
That makes sense.
But it's otherwise pretty solid. You've got room for decent sized couplers up top, or LDO actually makes some specific motors just for this, so you don't need to need couplers.
That's an amazing looking machine. Great engineering as always. Nice work.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks. And an ender belt printer, the kit that you can buy to extend your ender and make it into a belt printer.
There were a lot of other really cool projects that caught my eye while I was at MRRF, and without going into a lot of detail, you can see a few of them here. CookieCAD had a nice booth set up, and there you could see how they do on-demand 3D printed cookie cutters with different filaments. The Recreator 3D allows you to take PET bottles and turn them into filament, which I thought was really awesome. This little baby belt 3D printer was so cool, especially with the little baby Yoda on it.
The Traditions of MRRF is the taco truck, and this looks really good. It's got some Tex-Mex tacos here, some street corn, and a Mexican Coke.
All good things must come to an end. I hope this gave you a little bit of a sense of what MRRF is like. Please consider coming out in the future. It's typically held in June these days. See you next time. Thanks for watching Greg's Maker Corner.